Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 16 of my Factorio 2.0 guide. Wow, got something stuck in my throat. Okay, so in the last episode, we set up some oil production, and I was kind of like, man, this was a really short episode. I'm kind of surprised. I had planned to set up pump jacks and do the oil. Something else that I forgot to mention was in the near future, we're going to unlock. Let me go to Factoriopedia. In the near future, we're going to unlock beacons. So I'm going to ghost this and put it on my bars just so I can kind of show you a little bit. So once you start using modules, the very first place that you end up using modules is the modules. So the assemblers that are crafting the modules is the first place that you use them. The second place that you use them is generally oil and the pump jacks. Like, it's just, you know, the pump jacks get completely depleted, and when they get completely quote-unquote depleted, they still give you stuff. The best way to get more is just to make them faster, and it's just kind of a nice little bonus. I used to, I would fill them all with speed modules and then just like load speed module beacons around. You don't know what that is? That's what this is. So you can put modules into the machines, and like I said, we've gone over this a little bit. You can have speed in them, efficiency, which lowers the energy cost and therefore the pollution, I believe, and productivity, which just gives you more bang for your buck. Productivity really stacks well with speed. The two of them kind of stacked together just make for like really insane situations, especially in the expansion. Anyways. So you generally want to try to leave beacons, room for beacons in the area if possible. And once we expand on oil, we're going to be adding advanced oil over here. We will do the same thing. We will leave room, not starting here. It will just be able to touch like this, because to be able to get beacons to touch like this, there are a couple things that you need to do. We will get into that later, but kind of looks something like this. And I am also just now realizing that I did not leave enough room for some other fun activities. Anyways, that's all in the future. So let's get into plastic. So before we get plastic, we're gonna need coal, because we need coal to make plastic fun. I know everybody loves coal products. So let's drag this along. We know that we have some coal up here, and we're gonna do something else too. We're gonna make sure that our starter coal gets used. It doesn't necessarily need to get fully consumed, but we're gonna make sure it's getting. Oh, do I even have enough room? All right, I'm gonna have to. Anyways, let's do this. So here's our starting coal. And we are just going to kind of, like I said, make sure that it's getting some TLC. We can get rid of a couple of these miners, not a big deal. And blow my own stuff up again. Yep. It's kind of funny that you can shoot trees down. I mean, I guess you could in real life too, because you're just shooting. It would take a lot of trees or a lot of shooting, I suppose. So let's just ensure that we're gonna get through a lot of this. These all have power, so that's good. I'm gonna merge these together and then unmerge them over here. So we're gonna grab this coal. We're gonna split it. I don't know. I don't know why I grabbed it so early. I could have grabbed it farther up. We're gonna move this up, and we're gonna have to drag it past all these other things and bring it back around. I know, that's odd, but whatever. And we are gonna set up a splitter, and we're gonna have input priority on the left. So that means that this side is gonna take precedent over anything that comes in this side, if it ever makes it here. And then we are going to bring that same line down, because now it will Watch this. See that? It's gonna allow this one to fully commit and go through, and this one's gonna be like, hey, no, you guys can go. It's fine. Cut the line. And there we have some coal. That will come down, and we will use that and the petroleum gas to make some plastic. Great. Plastic is going to be here, and I don't know if you saw other episodes where we had some weird things happen with these, but this is what, like, having this on the bus is great for visuals, but it is going to hurt us whenever we start building. So let's start building. Parameters, we don't really need to worry about the parameters too much. These are really small builds. We do want to measure out though. We're going to do 3D. I do not have chemical plants on my bars there. Okay, so what do we need? We need somewhere for the plastic to come out. Plastic, copy and paste. So we need coal and we need petroleum gas. So there's a couple different things that we can do, and this one is my preferred method. Also, we're gonna go. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go like this. 9. We need one more. So we're gonna do 10 on both sides, and that's kind of a bad thing. You know what? We're gonna do it like this. What is that? 16 is still wrong, but you know what? 16 is kind of close enough. So these produce 2 per second per building. So if we had 20, which I kind of normally do, I just don't care. If we had 20, they would be making 40 per second. And if you remember from some of the previous videos that I've done, the red belts only allow 30 items per second. So that means that up to, I don't know, 5 of these would not be functional. They would craft up to their full plastic quantity. They would be acting like little buffer chests that didn't hold that much. So let's just put it that way. I don't know why I just created that. We kind of need to center this. It definitely does not look centered. So I'm gonna ghost those and shift right click, shift left click, and ghost in and exit. And let's cut and see if we can line this up. Oh no, I don't have my measuring stick. Alright, paste. And so it's gonna line up something like this. You can see how it's too far to the right and now it's too far to the left. If you're, the way that we're gonna do this is if we are not sure how things, like if we have the option to go either towards the front or towards the back, we're always going to err on the side of going towards the front. So this is where we're going to put this. So we know we need coal. So if we got coal in and got it close, let's say like this, how would we get the petroleum gas in? So there's a couple of different ways. One is you could bring it along the outside, something. Wow, the last time I played this, I did that exact same thing. So you could bring it in like this. What is going on? I'm so bad at this. And bring it in like this. Right? So that makes the footprint of the build quite a bit larger. Or if you are like me and you like really tight footprints, you could do something like this. So there you go. There's your 2 options, and you would have this coming in, say, here, or in the other version, you would have it coming in, like, let's say here. Okay? Also doing this method allows you to just, we'll just run down and place the inserters wherever they fit, which is going to be on the arrows. That's why I intentionally skipped this one. So it would be like this and that. There you go. That was the easiest build on the planet, was it not? Except for the fact that I'm not, no. Except for the fact that I haven't placed anything yet. And then I try to like just make them match. So let's do like this. And power poles. Let's just go ahead and place everything. I'm pretty confident that we can get the coal in here. We have 30 of these. The best part about doing this build is that we get to do it all again because we are going next door and putting another plastic down. That is just the way that I like to do it. I guess in theory you could probably just not put it down and wait until you started running out of plastic. I don't know. I just like having stuff ready. I like future proofing as much as I can. You're gonna have to just drag along the side. Sure. I like future proofing as much as I can, and you know, sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's not a good thing. We're gonna put these that they're just gonna be same deal. So also with the pipes, you can either bring them both in on one pipe, have either the backside like loop around, or you can have them like this. So now they both come in from the front. Or you can just bring them in separately. Like it kind of doesn't really matter. Like however you feel like doing it is, you know, it's gonna work. I feel like these weren't supposed to line up as bad as they are. Oh, we did not set up the coal. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why aren't we getting anything? Somebody did not connect the coal. Okay, so we need to branch this off. Let's see if we can get it here before it shows up. Oh, no. Didn't even come close. That wasn't even... wasn't even in the right ballpark. Okay, it was kind of close. Oops, nope. Straight. Thank you. Alright. Okay, I got it. And then this was gonna go here. See, it's so much better. It's so much better when you can just start... When you remember, sorry, to start here and then go there and... Okay, we can just drag this guy over, and yep, there. Okay, so we need to do this a second time. Let's just copy this. Actually, let's destruction planner this guy here. We're gonna copy this. Yeah, sure, right down to the thing. Why does this look close? Alright, and fill that in. What are we at? 14 minutes. We're making excellent time. Okay, I am gonna be too short. Oh, that's just rough. Excuse me. What? What did you guys do over here? Wait, what is going on? Oh, alright. Probably did something like that. It's fine. Wait, no, no, no. Okay. And then... No! I did... Like, why do I keep doing stuff like this? Can I reach all of these? That would be fantastic. Yes. Okay, there's that. Oh, look at all the not lights we have. I don't know whose job it is to drop the lights, but they're doing a bad job. Yeah, sure, why not? Yep, that's, we're just gonna do it like that. Now if I can match it, if I can see. Oh, I didn't put any over here either. My goodness. Let's do it. Just cram them in there. Works for me. No, I probably only need one every other. Whoops. It was not that one. And... okay, that's fine. Alright, what do we need? We need more chemical plants. We need a lot more chemical plants, actually. I don't remember if I actually intended on doing sulfur at the same time. But you know what? We're going for it anyways. 17 minutes in. Yeah, we got loads of time. I don't need undergrounds. I don't need... I could use some belts. We're gonna need some belts for the coal for sulfur. Power poles are good. Everything else is good. Inserters are good. And okay, yeah. Where'd my car go? There it is. Alright, so like I said before, we have to excuse me, we have to really tuck this thing in. I'm just looking to see if I have a picture of it, because I usually I'll take these pictures and hope and pray that this stuff's gonna line up right. I did slightly recess it. That's interesting. Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do exactly like what this guy did in this other picture that I have that I made. Anyways. Okay, so we need to set our... By other guy, I mean, I hope you realize I'm talking about myself. So I need... Am I actually getting these that close? Can't believe how close I'm getting these. Okay, so let's do, like, sulfur. There, start from that. Oh, this is a good opportunity to mention this. So, okay, so let's just go ahead and pretend like this is where we're gonna put this stuff. This is also 2 per second, so even though, like, technically, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that we have over here, basically. Difference is that this has 2 fluid inputs instead of a fluid and a belt. So when you have a situation like this, why is this not like this is not making plastic? Oh my goodness, I did not set up the petroleum gas, and this was a terrible spot. Like these things are like exactly in the wrong spots. That's okay. We're just gonna do that. I mean, I don't know if that's the exact wrong spot or the exact perfect spot, but okay. So you can see that it would be a lot more difficult because we can't do the whole lap like this thing. These two fluids, they can't intercept each other. But one of the nice new things that they did for 2.0 is you can flip which direction they are on. How cool is that? Now they are all paired up together, so we can, in fact, do exactly that. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We are gonna have to put some we're gonna have to do some splitting, but that, you know what, that's fine. So we're gonna bring petroleum gas in here. Water is gonna be pretty close, so we're gonna just do it like this. You did not. Goodness. Okay, so water's gonna look like that. Pretty sweet, huh? And we need an output. Thankfully, we don't have to line anything up like we did over here. So this is gonna be water in, and water is also gonna be pain. Nah. Alright, water's at the bottom, so yay, this one actually lines up. And the petroleum gas that sure, I guess that still lines up. That's awesome. And the question is, do we have enough chemical plants to get this done? I believe we should. So we're just gonna copy this side and H and place. It's so easy. Man, they made so many good choices for this game. Okay, almost done. So once we get these, we're gonna check to make sure that it functions, and then we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do in the next episode. Okay. We're not gonna end up adding any more sulfur. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to bring this out the back, and we're gonna move this to the other side like this. Like that. So now this side has petroleum gas and this side has petroleum gas. We're gonna do the same thing with water. Just up one more. I don't really normally do this. But that's what we're gonna do. We also only need power in the middle, which is great. Unless you're a light. That needs to get in here somewhere. Wow. That was really pathetic. I don't know. Okay, just below the inserters. My goodness, that was funky. Let's just say it was funky. Can I get these closer? Aha! And we have sulfur. Awesome. So one of the things about sulfur is we're actually going to be sending it in both directions. So let's clear out a section. So we're going to have it coming down. And I really hope this was close enough. It should be. So it's going to be split, and half of it's going to go this way, and half... No! No, 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 no! Bad. Abort. This way. There we go. Alright. We're good. We're good. So some of it's going to be going back this way, and this is largely for sulfuric acid and explosives. Yes, we're going to be dealing with explosives back here. And the rest of it going forward is for the batteries. And there you go. There's our plastic... Oh, no, 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 no. Not finish. We didn't... What is going on? Are we out? Oh, that was fast. That did not take long at all. Output's full. We messed something up. What did we mess up? That's what we messed up. Oh, whoops. That was my bad. Okay, so we've got... Still no plastic going here. Oh, we didn't connect the... We didn't connect the thing. Okay, and one more. That. Okay, so you can see how there's like the idea that you might need more coal, because, you know, the idea that you might not have enough is in plain sight. Okay, so we are gonna end it there. And really, are we out? Like what happened? We're just not producing fast enough? If that's the case, that's fine. This guy is not connected at all. Oil's fine. Yeah, it's just taking him a while, that's all. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So in the next episode, we are going to make some sulfuric acid. And you know what? Maybe... Can I unlock... I can't unlock, anything nuclear. I can't do... Is that really all I have to do? All I have to do is mine it so I can get sulfuric acid and just run it over there? You know what? Maybe we'll look into that. So let's, batteries are... Oh, look at that. Accumulators. Accumulators and solar panels. Pair those together and we're good. Let's do modules too. That'll allow us to unlock these, because if oil gets messy, then we can just do that. And we're getting very close to... Okay, so we're not doing cliff explosives. We're getting very close to some of the stuff that we need for sciences. Okay, we have what we need for sciences, but we're not dealing with those just yet. Anyways, okay, that's gonna be it for this episode, and thanks for watching.